The story of the Book of Numbers. The Book of Numbers is the fourth book of the Bible and part of the Torah, Pentateuch. It tells the story of Israel's journey through the wilderness from Mount Sinai to the edge of the Promised Land. The book is called Numbers because it begins and ends with a census of the people, but its deeper message is about faith, obedience, rebellion, and God's faithfulness despite human failure. A nation prepared for the journey. The story opens at Mount Sinai, where God commands Moses to take a census of the Israelites. Each tribe is counted and arranged in an orderly formation around the Tabernacle, the dwelling place of God among his people. The Levites are set apart for sacred service, responsible for caring for the tabernacle and assisting the priests. This organization shows that Israel is not just a wandering crowd, but a holy nation prepared to move at God's command. God provides laws to maintain purity, justice, and order within the camp. When the cloud of God's presence lifts, the people are to move. When it settles, they are to stop. Their journey is meant to be guided completely by God. Complaints and rebellion in the wilderness. Soon after leaving Sinai, the people begin to complain. They grumble about hardships, food, and leadership, longing for the comforts of Egypt. God provides manna from heaven, but their dissatisfaction reveals a lack of trust. Moses, overwhelmed by the burden of leading the people, receives help when God appoints 70 elders to share the responsibility. One of the most critical moments occurs when 12 spies are sent to explore the land of Canaan. Though the land is rich and fruitful, 10 spies bring back a fearful report, claiming the inhabitants are too strong. Only Joshua and Caleb trust in God's promise. The people believe the negative report and rebel, refusing to enter the land. Because of this unbelief, God declares that the current generation will not enter the Promised Land. Instead, they will wander in the wilderness for 40 years until a new generation rises. Challenges to God's authority. As the journey continues, rebellion persists. Korah and others challenge the leadership of Moses and Aaron, claiming equality and authority. God responds decisively, confirming Aaron's priesthood and showing that leadership is appointed by him, not seized by human ambition. Another significant failure occurs when the people complain again about water. In anger, Moses strikes the rock instead of speaking to it as God commanded. Though water flows and the people are saved, Moses' disobedience costs him the privilege of entering the Promised Land. God's protection and blessing. Despite Israel's repeated failures, God continues to protect and guide them. When fiery serpents strike the people because of their sin, God provides healing through a bronze serpent lifted on a pole, symbolizing